Hello everyone and welcome back to Flow and Glow Yoga. I'm so honored that you chose this video to relax and unwind from a long day. Please join me in a cross-legged seat as we begin to drop into our practice. Begin drawing your neck and head in small circles, about a teacup size, gently working through any kinks or tension in the head, neck, and upper shoulders. Taking long, deep inhales. You can close your eyes here, soften your gaze. The hard work is done, and now you get to relax. Go ahead and reverse the direction of your circle, taking your nose in teacup-sized saucers all the way up and around. If you feel a particular catch in the neck, go ahead, work it out there with the breath. Then join me with palms or fingertips touching the floor. Go ahead and draw your palms to your knees. On your next inhale, send your heart to the front of the room, chin up. Then exhale, round through chin to chest. Inhale, send your heart to the front of the room. Exhale, round through the spine. Now begin to draw circles, smoothing the heart all the way forward, to the side, back through, and around. I like to take the imagery of a coffee grinder here, moving in nice smooth circles all the way around, stirring the energy in our chest, stomach, shoulders, upper back, getting a really nice stretch. Go ahead and reverse the direction of your chest circles, swinging it all the way to the other side, back, around to the front of the room, and take it in circles. If you find a catch, go ahead and work it out here. Then send your fingertips all the way up into a goalpost, then hands to prayer. Open your chest, goalpost arms, then hands to prayer. You can bow your head to your hands. Inhale, palms up, goalpost arms, then exhale, find your internal bow. Repeat this move in your own time with your own breath pattern that suits you well. Next, we're going to walk our palms all the way out in front of us and fold into our comfortable seat. Bowing your head towards the mat, you can start to sway gently side to side like a willow tree in the wind. Drop in here, release any tension in the upper back, shoulders, armpit, chest. Breathing deep. Let the weight fall off your back here, letting every breath guide you deeper and deeper into the stretch. Begin to slowly walk your palms back up. Reverse the cross of your legs. So whichever ankle was crossed in front, go ahead and switch it out and repeat walking the fingertips all the way out in front of you, dropping your head and neck down, forehead reaching toward the mat. Breathe deep here. Gentle pressure in the hips, allowing them to open up to either side of the mat. And walk your palms back up. Take your left palm to the right knee and the right palm all the way back behind you. Gently look past your right shoulder for a seated twist. Dropping in here, breathing deep. Careful not to push or crank too hard. We are doing a restorative, gentle practice today, so being mindful. Exhale back to center, this time right palm to left knee, left palm behind you. Send your gaze out past your left shoulder and breathe into your gentle seated twist on the other side. On your next exhale, come back to center and transition onto tabletop position, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. When you get there, go ahead and send your hips to either side, looking past your shoulder. Take any gentle movement that feels nice here. You can take rib cage circles, continue swaying the hips side to side. or finding a nice stillness here. Curl the toes under, send your hips forward and backward to feel this nice, generous stretch in the arches of the feet. Take this in your own tempo. Then go ahead, walk the palms out, resting on the upper thighs. Your seat is resting on your heels. If it's too much for you, the arches of the feet, you can always come up off of the heels. If you're here joining me with your seat on your heels, go ahead, send your left ear over your left shoulder for a gentle neck stretch. Breathing deep here. Then go ahead, bring your head back to center and swing your right ear over your right shoulder for a gentle stretch in the left side neck. Interlace your fingertips behind you, chest reaching forward, shoulders dropping back, lifting your head, neck, coming off the toes, uncurling them, and take a gentle back bend here if that feels nice in your body. Release the bind. Go ahead, walk the palms out, curl the toes under, and send your seat back, heart melting toward the mat for Anahata Asana, puppy posture. Starting to deepen our breath even more, every inhale draws our heart closer and closer to the mat. Getting a delicious stretch through the whole body here, the hips, legs, feet, armpit, chest. You can rock your forehead side to side, getting a nice massage on the brow bone, or you can find stillness. Then come up out of puppy posture, rest your belly onto the mat, and take your Sphinx pose, forearms planted firmly on the mat, gazing directly out in front of you. Pressing into the earth with your pubic bone and your tops of your feet. Go ahead, lift the left leg, turn to look past the foot, then switch, look over the right leg, kick it up towards you, look over that left leg, kick it up, then right leg, look past it, kick it up, and repeat this in your own time, finding a gentle flow with your breath. Release that. Come to rest your forehead onto the mat. Interlace your fingertips behind your seat. Take your feet a bit wider to support your low back as you push your chest, head, and neck up for a locust variation. Release, forehead to the mat. Inhale, send your forehead, neck, shoulders up, lifting the chest slightly. Hands are still interlaced. Tops of the feet, pubic bone, and lower belly are pressing into the mat to support you here. Exhale, release. One more time in our locust variation. Inhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. This time you can go into full locust if you'd like, lifting the feet and tops of the legs up. Great job. Release, plant the palms, push it back up to tabletop position, and come into a traditional Balasana, child's pose, painting the mat down. Hips are together, knees together as you rest your forehead on the mat. Feel the skin of the back body gently stretch with each inhale. Drop in and breathe deep in this restorative and yummy posture. You can send your gaze to the left side of the room, getting a nice gentle stretch in the back of the neck, and repeat on the other side, looking past your right shoulder, turning on your right ear. Take a few last deep breaths here in Balasana before you begin to push it back up to tabletop. Curl the toes under, rotate the palms out, and send your hips up and back for your first and only downward facing dog. Breathing deep here, stretching through the calves, bending one leg and then the other, shaking your head a little bit no and yes. Then go ahead, release back into your tabletop, swing your legs to one side, any side, and go ahead, extend your legs out directly in front of you for Dandasana or staff pose. Gaze is directly out in front of you, or closing your eyes, flex your feet toward your face, palms resting on either side of your hips, lengthening through the middle channel of your spine. A deceptively easy posture here. Then go ahead, bend one knee, then the other. Hook your elbows around your knees, and then go ahead and drop your head down in between your knees. Come into your own private space here, where it's just you and your breath. Go ahead and close your eyes. Feel the warmth of your own embrace wrapping around your legs. Let the day's tension go. You can clasp opposite wrists, elbows here. Then begin to walk your legs all the way out, send your seat back, and come to lay flat on your back. Once you get there, go ahead, hug your knees right into your chest. Start to sway side to side, working out any kinks in the lower back here. If you find a particularly tight area, work it out there. Try to send your breath down to that area as you release any tension that might have built in your legs or hips or back throughout the long day. You can catch the weight of your knees in your palms as you extend your legs out toward the front of the room. Then send both knees out to the left side and turn to look past your right shoulder for a reclined twist. Place your palms on your belly and begin to notice the rise and fall of your breath. Now swing your knees over to the right side of the mat and gently turn to look past your left shoulder. Gaze soft or eyes closed, hands on the belly, feeling the rise and fall of your inhale and exhale. Go ahead, come out of the twist, open your knees out to either side of the mat for a reclined butterfly. You can place your palms on your upper thighs to gently deepen the stretch a bit, opening through your hip crease. Now take your palms to the outer edges of the thighs, and like you're closing a book, go ahead and allow your knees to come back together. This time, walk your feet out to either side of the yoga mat and take a counter stretch, letting your knees fall in toward your center. This should feel really nice after the generous opener of the butterfly. Hands are resting on the belly, dropping in, trying to make each inhale longer than the last, and each exhale longer than the last. Now go ahead, walk the feet back, begin to windshield wiper the legs out to either side of you until they extend all the way out at the bottom of your mat. We are now taking our final resting posture, Shavasana. You can let your left arm rest gently on your heart center and your right palm rest on your lower belly. Feel the warmth of your own touch as it supports you in this delicious resting posture to close out our practice. Begin to scan your body head to toe. Actively release the weight of your heels into the mat. Release the tension and weight of your calves, backs of the knees, upper thighs, your seat, your back, shoulders, biceps, forearms, neck, and head. With every breath, you're consciously releasing any tension or stress off of any part of the body, focusing your gaze directly in front of you, allowing yourself this quiet moment of solitude. You can stay here as long as your body craves. Take a moment of gratitude for your body, for carrying you through your day and through this restorative practice. I'm so proud of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Draw your palms up to your third eye, and if you'd like, you can whisper, Namaste.